Hey, Monkey community. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday today and relaxing a bit. Checking in on the project. The chart is trading sideways still at about 447,000 market cap. Things looking good. It seems like it's a nice floor. None of the core holders are selling, and so things are looking good. We're just waiting for our next move up. Just was thinking about the monkey mindset, and that to me, that's just working our bags, having fun, and not focusing on the short-term price action and just waiting for what we know is coming, which is our inevitable run. And so I think now is the time where we can just kind of embrace that and continue to just have a good outlook and add more holders and just continue supporting each other and working our bags. And the remaining holders, there's been a great shakeout here, and the holder quality's gone up as I've talked about before. And I think all or most of us believe in the long-term vision. The short-term buyers aren't going to come in and buy and just sit here with sideways price action. The folks that buy and hold during this type of uh, chart and this accumulation zone are those who actually want to accumulate and believe in the long-term vision. So you can see as the price holds steady and buyers come and go, just the quality of the holders is just increasing. As I've said before, this is a great coin and a great community, and we're ready to run. And really, any of a number of catalysts can send it. Alon and Pump Fund could do something, inject some liquidity. There could be some news about a new big holder. Someone could buy that we've been chilling that has been eyeing Monkey like Sling or someone like that. So anything like that could send this, and I think the narrative's great and the mind share's up as we've talked about, and so I think because of that, we're ready to go at any time. And a good example of that is Chillhouse. You guys have probably seen, making some noise here on the 24-hour chart, up 131%. Um, there's an interaction with Kobe and uh, and Jesse from Base. And it's pretty funny. The X account had some good interactions, and I believe that's what's causing this. I didn't see any other news, but you can see it more than doubled just in 24 hours on super high volume. And so, congrats to that team. They're definitely friends of Monkey, and there's been some funny interactions between the Monkey account and the Chillhouse account. But you can see how just some interactions on X, some catalyst can set this off, and you can still see it's still pumping, and it's got a nice new floor, it looks like, with some sideways trading here at around 6.5 to 7.5 million. So congrats to them. But this is just an example of what could happen with Monkey. And I think, some folks were talking in the Monkey chat how the Aura coin just shot straight to 11 million or something like that, just like in one candle right away. And so I think we're going to see stuff like that from Monkey coming once folks decide, yep, we're going to buy, we're going to send this. And it's not going to be the type of folks where, they just buy for a minute and then sell. It's going to be more of those folks who actually want to send it, because that's the narrative we've been building. That's what we've been shilling and posting. And I think we're getting a cult type of reputation here on CT, which is great. Um, and in the news, we'll look at the news now. Things are lining up, and I talked a bit about it yesterday. With the news, things are lining up for seems like an extended bull run. I'm definitely not an expert, but based on the news and how Trump has been talking and how his sons are involved in crypto, I think we're setting up for a great 3 years. So the cycle might look a little different. I've seen some people posting that, and I'm tending to agree now that we're just gonna get stronger and stronger. There's gonna be more mainstream adoption, and it's just going to be an incredible bull run. It's going to be great for Solana and meme coins on Solana like Monkey. And so I think I'm holding, I'm being super patient just based on the bullish news. I'm not worried about the sideways price action. I'm just ready for us to bounce back up to a million, and then quickly on to 5, and then 10 million and beyond. So let's look at the news. Um, let's look at the bookmarks here. So Movich, shout out to Movich, doing a great job on the pump. Fun art has another one featuring Monkey here. So thanks Movich for including Monkey. Monkey's hanging here near the window. And follow Movich if you haven't already. It's a great follow. Good content there. And love the art. Vivek Sen says Forbes revealed President Trump now holds 870 million worth of Bitcoin exposure. Wild. That wouldn't surprise me. He's a billionaire. He's been pro crypto, and so that's bullish. Obviously, if he's holding crypto, is involved in crypto, and has crypto holding companies, he's the guy's going to pump crypto. So I mean, to me, it's somewhat obvious that the bull run's going to be great, and that we're in good position here with Monkey and other memes are gonna do great. And Murad here has great posts. He posts stuff like this often. Delusional bulls will win in the end. I think if we're delusionally bullish about Monkey, set extreme price targets. Like I've got mine, I post every day as 1.1 billion. I truly think we can get there. People might think it's delusional. We're at under 500K market cap. I think we get there. That's my price target, and I'm sticking to it. So delusional bulls will win in the end. I agree with Murad here. Mr. Whale says breaking whale with 100% win rate. Just opened 165 million Bitcoin long and 131 million Ethereum long. He knows something big is coming. I don't know if it's the same account, but we've seen this account posting on, or I'm sorry, trading on Hyperliquid, opening these huge positions, sometimes short, sometimes long, and they're pretty much always correct. So this typically means some kind of news is coming. It seems like this is an insider perhaps, and so this is bullish for crypto. Levis says here, bag working communities are rare these days, and I agree. I think the monkey community is one of the rare ones. That's why I love the community. Everyone comes in and works and is having fun in the group chat and shilling and working the bags, and we get excited when we see any type of good monkey news, and that's the way it should be, regardless of what the chart looks like, because we love the project and we love each other. We know where it's going. So it is rare, but we've got one here in Monkey. Alex Mason here posts breaking China will print 13.1 trillion in the coming months. The crypto market is about to go parabolic. We know that also the US is going to be printing. We're going to have some rate cuts coming up, maybe even 3 this year, almost certainly 2. And so money's going to be printed and things are going to pump. Vivek Sen here says President Trump said he'll sign landmark Bitcoin crypto market structure legislation this year. That's, we're almost near the end of the year. So it's coming, he says. Again, Trump is setting himself up to be a pro crypto president and has surrounded himself with people who love crypto. So this is extremely bullish for our bags. Crypto Rover says reminder, next Fed meeting in 5 days. Rumor says QT will end. Bullish for crypto. That goes back to the aforementioned rate cuts. Likely there's going to be rate cuts in the next few days here, and then a couple more perhaps this year. So again, extremely bullish for crypto as a whole and Monkey, obviously. CNBC just announced live on TV that banking giant JP Morgan will now accept Bitcoin as collateral. Bitcoin is going mainstream. This is huge. Bitcoin is getting more utility, and as Vivek here says, Bitcoin is going mainstream. More things like that make people more comfortable with crypto. Folks start buying. On ramp, off ramps, going to be easier long term, and folks can come in and buy things like Monkey a lot easier than they can now, which is huge. And Wei Zhao says breaking China plans to unban Bitcoin and crypto by the end of 2025. This will be massive. Mr. Crypto says U.S. Secretary Bessent says talks with China are very constructive. Crypto.com files for National Trust Bank charter application. So all this is bullish news, meaning we're going to have an extended bull run. We've got time. Be patient with Monkey. Follow Monkey Soul _ Keep on working our bags. Guys, we're doing great. Thanks. Love you all. Talk to you tomorrow.